Hey Leo, welcome to your full moon in Capricorn read. I'm getting you some fresh energy and I am doing it on the day of the full moon. So let's dive in and take a look at what energies surround you and what it is that wants to reveal itself to you here, Leo, okay? So I'm going to pull a few cards here, pull some tarot as well. But I wanted to start out here with the astro cards, which is really going to talk about the interpretations of the situation at hand. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes out. What does Leo need to know most during this time of the full moon in Capricorn, especially, just for them, all right? There's one. Let's get a few more for Leo. What comes through for Leo? Okay, and then give me one more for Leo. What wants to come through for Leo that's most important during this time, all right? Anything more for Leo? Okay, whoa. Okay, you guys, hold on. I got to grab. Well, you're going to love this. Look what came out. Full moon in Capricorn, right? And what flies across and wants to make itself known, all right? It's the Capricorn, the boss energy. So looks like you're harnessing that, Leo, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got going on for you here, okay? Let's take a look. There's a lot of tenderness and gentleness in your heart, I think, that during this time, because during, especially during where Neptune is in retrograde in Pisces, it brings in a lot more tenderness. Now that has to do with Cancer sun that's harmonizing with that. So there's a lot more tenderness and a lot more gentleness, and it's about leading with your heart in some sort of way. So this is what I'm getting, because what I get is your fifth house, which is joy and play. And so this is quite beautiful. This is experiencing joy. All right. So this could talk about, specifically on how, maybe that you're enjoying yourself a little bit more. This is the house of Leo. And it's interesting that you've got the Leo card here and then you've got Capricorn here. And you know what's so interesting? You've got a conjunction, a fusion of energy. This could not have been the most perfect cards that would come out here for you, because you're using that Capricorn energy here, okay, being the boss, and then you are using the fifth house of joy and play, which does represent Leo and corresponds to your core themes of Leo, like your hobbies and your passions are really shining through. And then right smack in the middle is what? Rising like the phoenix and the conjunction. So it's like the fusion of energy of both of those coming together, both sides. Right in the middle is a fusion and a conjunction. We'll get more into this in a minute, but let's go ahead and start here. All right. And then we'll put in some tarot as well. But this is telling me about that it's possible that you might be creating something. You might be all about your creativity, or maybe you're representing yourself in a very playful manner to your audience, and you're hoping for some sort of recognition in some sort of way, okay? But it's a lot of joy in play, and it comes from the heart here, Leo, which is really, really quite beautiful. So I feel that this is also about expressing yourself creatively in some sort of way. You got the hands here and up here. It's like your connection with spirit as well. So this is about, she has a necklace between her hands, right? So she's kind of playing with her necklace a little bit, all right? And it seems to be like strengthening the joy and play within her and around her, all right? So I don't know what it is that you're working on. Maybe it's something of creative self-expression that you're working on. And this is like having fun, having that childlike energy in some sort of way, and focusing in on that. Maybe you're playing with your pets, you're having fun, you're going out, you're having entertainment. Maybe it's sports, or maybe you're just being creative in your self-expression, or, affirming yourself in some sort of way. And this could even come out with, flirtation, playing games with children, your generosity, right? So parties, having fun and things like that. So I feel that in your fifth house, the fifth house is coming in. It wants to highlight that for you. And what's so interesting is that the following day, right after the the full moon in Capricorn on the 21st, the day after that is that where the sun enters into Leo. And what does that do? It urges Leo to be, to lead with your heart. All right. So, this is an opportunity, for you to really move forward and lead with your heart and be playful. Now, the next card that comes out is I get the conjunction, like I said. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the Capricorn, the boss, because there's that playful energy. And this is one really focused in on making things work. Who says you can't be the boss and have fun doing it? All right. So there's a fusion of that energy that is coming into play here. And I like this. I like this. So, along with your generosity, your joy and flirtation, you're also being very strong and focusing in on your boss work as well. So, with Capricorn coming through here, I feel that this is all about, a happy life is in really focusing in on moving towards advancement, striving towards status and structure. So there's a fusion of both of these energies that are happening during this full moon. It's kind of interesting. All right. It is also about, putting a structure in place and being very disciplined and wise. So that Capricorn energy is really helping you at this moment. But like I said, you can also have fun doing this. All right. You can make it fun. All right. This is the serious one. This is the playful one. And who says, Leo, you can't have both? Because if anyone can, you can. This is that fusion of the energy that you're bringing both into play. Why not, right? And this is saying is that this is about an opportunity to focus in on success, career, having emotional control as well. When to play, when to not. You're knowing when to do that. When it's time for a sense of duty, and then when it's time for you to play, right? When it's time to be serious and structured, and when it's time to have joy and have a little bit of fun and get out there and enjoy some entertainment in some sort of way. Okay, so that's what's coming through here. So it's really beautiful. And what I get right in the middle is that conjunction. Now this is all about house of success. So you're focusing in on that Saturn energy. It's career and success. And then you move to, of course, that fifth house, and that really is more about that joyfulness and that playfulness that's coming through here. And it's kind of like where you focus in on, I don't know, I feel like it's an opportunity for you to really push forward and, focus in on it. It's possible that that maybe perhaps that do you have enough fun and pleasure in your life? Because if you don't, there's a fusion that's necessary for it to come into play. All right. There's a fusion of energies that need to have that. Fun and pleasure are important in your life just as much as your work is. Okay. So allow yourself, for some of you, to live out your passion. All right. And this is the conjunction. Some of you are combining your work with your passion, and it's a fusion coming together. And this could be your business. This could be, in a relationship, being able to balance your work with your playfulness in a connection or situation of some sort. Okay. But this coming through is about also, that this is about allowing, it's like I don't know. It's like the goat is a really big shot here, but then when you get the conjunction, this is about how each of them being close together can help you rise above like the phoenix in some sort of way. So I feel that with this conjunction, it is an opportunity for you to be able to use the energy of both, combine them, and then be able to, to be able to use that tension or the dynamic of one or the other and fuse them together. Okay, they flower together and help you rise, is what I'm getting. That's that golden bird is rising like the phoenix from the ashes. So if two planets conjunct, in the same star sign together, they can't form an angle. And so then they stand in connection together, and that's what the conjunction is. It's both sides coming through, and it's like the Capricorn, the boss, gets can get a great aspect of the playfulness, and that playfulness can get an aspect of the boss. So it has to do with harmonizing better both of those to be able to move forward, okay, rather than blocking each other out, okay? So that's what it's saying. So it's about a clashing of two different energies that also stand for the meeting perhaps of two people. So you could be meeting, perhaps a Capricorn, all right, coming through. Leo and Capricorn are coming through this, okay? So, it could be even stand for two people meeting, two people that are merging together in love. There could be a partnership at work. But in any case, there's a strongly connected energy here, okay? And that's what's coming through. That's helping each other rise. So you could be helping someone else out, whatever the case may be. Bottom of the deck, I get the 10th house, which is all about career and success. So this might have to do with the career if you're coming into connection with someone, all right? This could be some sort of opportunity for two people to come together and maybe in some sort of partnership, okay? It could be that success, status, and vocation involves passion, play, and being the boss, right? And having the status of that. Okay. So, and this is interesting because that's the house of Capricorn and it's showing up in your full moon read at Capricorn. So it's a lot of career and success. All right. It has to do with the core themes of Capricorn, which is career and success. So this could be your goals and professional success. Maybe it's time to find your true calling that marries both of these energies together. And maybe it's professionally, you're just taking on some more responsibilities for something to grow. Okay. And, she's holding that star there, which is really beautiful. Okay. So, interesting. So this is what I'm getting during this time. And it could be that, again, what does authority mean to you? And would a leadership position be an option for you? And some of you could be taking that on, or maybe that you're celebrating your professional success up until this point with this full moon. And then you're kind of looking at the long term and what that involves. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot on this a little bit and take a look, Leo, and see what else comes out for you here. This is exciting. I wanted to pull some fresh energy during the day of the full moon. So let's take a look at what we've got. Okay. I'm going to clarify that with this. Okay, cool. And then here, interesting. Wow. And what do we get? All right, I'm going to pull another card here. I need to clarify that. Okay, and then what else? What else do we get? Wow, okay. I'm going to pull this here too. High Priestess, man, this is beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Empress energy. For some of you, you're blooming something new, okay? For some of you, this could be a birthing of something new. You could be dealing with the Libra, all right? But there's something creative that you're working on. There's a coming together of two things, two people of some sort. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. How interesting. So birthing of something new. So what I get, in terms of your joy and play, I do get that there's maybe something needs to be balanced out in your joy and play. And I do get justice. So maybe there has been some obstacles. It's like, where is my joy? Where is my play? I haven't even been going in that direction. Well, for some of you, you're waiting for something to balance out. All right. This could be that there's been some obstacles and conflict that has been standing in your way of making that happen in, whatever that looks like. So I feel that this is, with the Five of Wands, it could be, focusing in on like the clashing that is occurring between some feeling in like, it's like you need to defend something and you're feeling frustrated, right? You're maybe at odds with another rivalry or competition. There's a lot of competition. It's about balancing something out. Okay. Yeah. So this is, that's what that indicates. Now, I like to see the justice because whatever comes through is finally balanced out. So it could be that there is an opportunity for something to be balanced out, a court case or something of the sort where you can balance something out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull another card and I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything that wants to reveal itself through that. Is there anything that wants to come through that as this pertains to Leo and what that might be? Maybe you're getting help with the sign of the siren coming through here, guys. It could be that there's someone coming to a rescue and you learn some sort of truth about something. All right. So the truth of justice comes through out of the obstacle of a situation. All right. So I feel that there's a sense of truth, right, that is coming through. A knowledge of truth comes through in this Libra energy. So you guys know what this is for you. It could be different for every Leo here. And it could be that maybe that and you were searching for answers of why this was taking place and you found your truth. Now, this could be inner truth. This could be, clarity of the mind in truth. This could be a justice coming in for truth, but you were searching for it. There's no doubt about it. You see kind of the lanterns that are up in the sky and searching for knowledge, the truth and the knowledge, and boom, boy, does it come through for you. Okay. So this is quite interesting. You've got some sort of truth about, something that was missing in your life, or I think that now you got the truth. Maybe you can be playful in some sort of way. Yes, you got the truth in some sort of deception or a situation, and now it's like it's about you had to take the time to find the truth. I get the clock. There was a timing that was coming through. It was timing to heal and progress. It's so interesting that that's coming through because the fusion of energy between both here, I get the Wanderer and the High Priestess. So this is beautiful. So this could tell me that, what's happening is that there is maybe that you were wandering and you had to go within to look within your intuition in terms of a situation. Okay. And maybe you just kind of weren't sure which way to go. You were remaining grounded and being present with the Wanderer here. And you're a multidimensional being. And this is remaining in your heart. You're integrating yourself with your spiritual self. So this is the integration of the spiritual side. And how perfect is that coming through here? Because that's that conjunction and fusion of energy. So you're integrating yourself. You're integrating pieces of lost parts of yourself in some sort of way that now you got your own truth, or the truth came to you. It could have come through source. It could have come through your own knowledge, maybe that you were seeking truth in something and you got it, all right? It's kind of like spiritual guidance in some sort of way. Whatever it is, you got the message, you got the memo, and you're integrating yourself in that connection, especially with the High Priestess here. You're using your intuition and you're rising like the phoenix, because the energy, there's some sort of shift of energy here. Give me a little bit more here for Leo. What do we got? What do we get? Song, music may have helped you a little bit here, okay? Your song was a gift. Wow, it's like a fusion of energy was some sort of gift. And you had to set boundaries. Wow, this solitude time allowed you to integrate yourself. And it allowed you to tap into source and use your intuition. And as you were doing that, it's kind of like it's kind of like within nature, you kind of tapped in, maybe you were writing a song, maybe that you heard a song, maybe there was some sort of song was a gift, because now it allows you to place better boundaries for yourself. Something was a gift of you being able to go in and almost like you rose like the phoenix from this. And this is now putting in healthier boundaries. And now you're able to do so. So now it's like no longer are you going to be, you're not going to have a surprise attack on a situation. There's not going to be that, because like you're going to know it. Maybe you had gone through some heartbreak and pain, and now, deception, but now you've got the stronger boundaries, and whatever situation that you went through, it's kind of like, okay, now I can see it as a gift, even though it might not have been right. And even though the person had been wrong, you're doing this for you. You're the one that has to deal with the energy. You're the one that has to deal with, staying up at night. You're the one that has to deal with that unfinished business. So it's all about forgiving this for you and seeing a different perspective and seeing it as a gift, and then placing better boundaries in place for something that was key for you. Okay. Anything more on what wants to come through? What is this? Oh, rising like the phoenix. Oh, isn't this perfect, guys? That gift, rising here, transformation. You've had major shift in growth. You're on a brand new phase, guys, right now. And I know that you feel it a lot in your energy. Note your comments below, guys. There is growth. There's a changed mind here. It's not the same mind that was over here, because you got the balance that you need. Maybe you were a little bit more innocent before, and now you had to boss up, and now you're putting those energies together. Okay. And these boundaries allow things to balance out. Now, as we move into the Capricorn in the boss, again, with the full moon in Capricorn, it couldn't even be more perfect. Okay, right? So I feel that this is bossing up in some sort of way. This could also be, this is it's almost like I feel that during this time right now, that you are handling your personal affairs. And you are also, it's kind of like handling your personal fears and not taking their out frustrations onto others. And because if you do, that could have dramatic, public disputes could be damaging, right? This is all about you journaling your thoughts. Maybe you are working with through this process of this fusion of healing or whatever. You're bossing up, and this could be that, okay, I'm seeing someone that's helping me do this. That could be a therapist, a friend, or family member that you trust. But this is like, so, focusing in on not attacking others, and even though there's a lot of temptation that could be surrounding that, this is like, you are focusing in on, giving others the same level of affection and respect that you would give yourself. It's bossing up in some sort of way, and hence this boundaries in some sort of way. Now, what's interesting is I get the Five of Swords, which is balance, in the mind. This is in the mind, right? In some sort of way. This is about, having a challenging time, but it's coming to an end. It's the Nine of Swords. It's coming to an end. And what happens? Boom. Two of Moons. Generosity and the equal give and take that's coming through here. So I feel that there is an opportunity for things to incredibly shift. So with the Two of Moons, it's like, hey, balancing out generosity, right? It's like that equal give and take. It is about that same gravitational pull with each other. It is it's harmony that is created within the gravitational pull. The gravitational pull is happening in overall of your read. The gravitational pull becoming the boss and being playful, and then being able to balance that out, that fusion energy. So even the macro high level part of your read, and even the aspects of your read that are coming through, are really talking about the energy that is harmony when two forces are within each other, have a gravitational pull. Right? And this could even be lovers. This could be a pair of friends. This could be something within you, but this is two hands coming together. You could just be coming together with source, and that's prayer and doing what you do here, but it's equal give and take. You complement each other. It could be a partnership. All right. But there's a gravitational force that is, two hands have some sort of magnetic merger coming through. And now again, you're letting go of something in the mind here, right? And now it's balanced out. So what is this specifically here? What do we get for Leo? What do we get? You're grounding yourself and standing in your sovereignty, and you're in gratitude. Isn't this interesting, guys? So you're grounding yourself. You are standing in your sovereignty, and you are in gratitude for where you're at this moment. Oh, you guys, be thankful for everything that's come up to this particular point for yourself. But this is really beautiful. You're in gratitude for where you're at this moment. And then what do we get? You are, even though that you're unsure about what the future holds, this is about you're not being put in a position where you are kind of you're put an end to something. You feel liberated and transformed in some sort of way. Hence the Phoenix coming out twice up here. What a beautiful, beautiful read, guys, right? This is all about you understanding that whatever you learned here was a big treasure, but it did take something that you needed to surrender. But what that brought you is into some sort of sanctuary of equilibrium. So I love you guys. I'm going to leave it there. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this. Note your comments, guys. Like and subscribe to support the channel. And until next time, namaste.